From an American woman stealing a baby wombat from its mother and then fleeing the country, to a man sitting on a diamond-studded chair in a museum and breaking it, we got a bunch of crazy stories today. So welcome to another episode of What the Tourist, where we look at tourists misbehaving or getting in danger abroad. Our first video is already from a month ago, but I still wanted to include it because it's just so crazy to even think about doing this. It shows a US woman that left her car in the middle of the night while her boyfriend is seemingly filming and grabbing a wombat from its mother, carrying it to the car and taking a video with it. The woman mentions at the end that they should put the wombat back to its mother.
Let's let him go.
So there is some kind of sense in her, but not enough sense to not post this video online. So what did she do? Yeah, she posted it to Instagram. And the backlash was huge. Because Australians love their wildlife and you shouldn't be picking up babies from any species of animals. If we look to Argentina, we can see why those actions are really dangerous for the babies. Because of a tour that brought tourists to the dolphin, then picked the dolphins out of the water, let them pet them and take photos and then threw them back into the water, where they eventually died. Additionally, every animal species in Australia is protected by law. So even if it's not about your morals, it's about the law that you are not allowed to touch these animals. Australia then checked her visa because it might be a visa breach to do what she did, but she fled the country before Australia could do anything. Sad to see that she didn't get any sentence or something. But to sum it up, here's the Prime Minister of Australia with his statement.
Just an outrage. And you know, I suggest to this so-called influencer, maybe she might try some other Australian animals. Take a baby crocodile from its mother and see how you go there.
Our next story is as ignorant as the one before. In this incident, a man sat on a diamond-studded chair in a museum in Verona in Italy. And we have a video, of course, because we live in 2025. So let's just watch the CCTV footage. The footage clearly shows that the man and the woman knew what they were up to. It was not like the man was standing and waiting for his woman and just sitting down without looking where he is sitting on. This was deliberately and planned. That one you can also see with the reactions, because as soon as the chair broke, they both ran in panic because they knew what they have done. They never reported the damage. They just fled the scene. Luckily the museum repaired the chair, because it was not that much of a damage, and luckily it was not the old relic. And to be fair, the chair is... I don't want to call it ugly, but would you call this art? I don't know anymore, but I'm also no art expert. Definitely let me know in the comments if you think that this is art or if this can go. Nonetheless, you should never act like this pair, no matter how ugly or nice you find something. You should never be touching it. This also happened before in Lisbon with a 200-year-old statue, and it's just sad to see, because in this case the chair could be repaired, but in the other case it's just broken and the person who built it is long gone, so you can't really rebuild it. So let's see if they will get caught or if they manage to flee the country. The story is brand new from yesterday. I will definitely keep you updated. Our last story is again about not getting too close, but this time it's not about the object, but again about an animal. The video that went viral showed a family with babies approaching a bison in Yellowstone National Park.
Here we go. Let's just take our kids right to a bison. Oh my God.
The filmer was shocked to see this behavior because I don't know if I have to explain this to you, but bisons are very dangerous animals. And if they stomp on you, you're gone. Oops. There's no hospital, there's no ambulance that can help you after a bison stepped on you. So going there with a baby on your arm is next level stupidity. Just look at all those signs around Yellowstone National Park that show that you should not interact and get too close with the bison. Especially because there have been tons of incidents with bisons during the last years in Yellowstone National Park. But we sadly all know how ignorant people get when it's about their 1,000 Instagram likes and they have the vision of this viral moment of them standing next to a bison. But what they don't realize is that instead of going viral on TikTok, there's a really high chance on going viral on Live Leak as the next gore video, or on a Russian Telegram channel, with a bunch of people laughing about your stupidity. So please don't end up as a gore video on Telegram that I have to show here or on my Patreon, because it's even too crazy for YouTube. And please don't be picking up any baby animals. Thank you for watching, leave me a like, send me some videos if you have some of tourists misbehaving abroad on Instagram, and I see you next time.